The dream that was almost his world of Formula One is a gladiatorial arena where talent alone is never enough. It's a sport where timing, politics, and sheer luck intertwine in ways that can make or break careers. For Liam Lawson, the 22-year-old Kiwi sensation, the past year has been a whirlwind of adrenaline, hope, and ultimately, crushing disappointment. When Daniel Ricciardo's hand met the unforgiving barriers of Zandvoort in 2023, few expected Lawson, a rookie with 0 Grand Prix experience, to step into the AlphaTauri cockpit and immediately set the F1 world ablaze. But that's exactly what he did. His performances weren't just good, they were statement-making. Singapore GP, a masterclass in composure and a track where legends like Sebastian Vettel and Michael Schumacher once carved their legacies. Lawson delivered a 9th-place finish, outperforming seasoned veterans and announcing himself as a future star. His radio messages were ice-cool. His overtakes were calculated. His racecraft beyond his years. Japan, Qatar, Austin. The audition continues. Every session was another line on his resume. Every lap screamed, "I belong here." Even Helmut Marko, Red Bull's notoriously ruthless talent scout, admitted he has exceeded all expectations. And yet, when the music stopped for the 2025 driver market, Lawson was left without a chair. The politics of Red Bull's decision: why didn't Lawson get the seat? This is where the story gets complicated. Red Bull's decision wasn't just about speed, it was about strategy. The Ricciardo factor: commercial appeal. Ricciardo is one of F1's most marketable stars. His smile sells merchandise. His personality fills grandstands. Experience. With 8 Grand Prix wins, he's a known quantity, a safe pair of hands if Verstappen ever needs backup. Tsunoda's Honda connection with the Japanese Grand Prix looming. Red Bull couldn't afford to alienate Honda, their engine partners. Tsunoda's improved form in 2020 forgave them the perfect excuse to keep him. The Perez paradox: Sergio Perez may be inconsistent, but he's the perfect wingman for Verstappen. His seat was never truly in danger despite Lawson's potential. The brutal truth: Red Bull had too many options, and Lawson, for all his brilliance, was the easiest to delay. Lawson's reaction: the fire that fuels a future champion. When Lawson sat down with Sky Sports F1, the pain was palpable, but so was the determination. "This one hurt, but I'm not done yet," a phrase that will echo through F1 history. Lawson didn't lash out. He didn't blame the team. He simply vowed to come back stronger. The reserve role, a blessing in disguise. Some see it as a demotion. Lawson sees it as leverage. He'll be in every debrief, every strategy meeting, learning the inner workings of Red Bull like never before. The domino effect: what happens next? Scenario 1. Perez underperforms again. If Checo stumbles in 2025, Lawson is first in line for that Red Bull seat. Scenario 2. Ricciardo's age catches up at 34. How much longer can the Honey Badger keep up? Scenario 3. Another team steals him. Williams, Aston Martin, Haas, all have shown interest. If Lawson gets impatient, Red Bull could lose him forever. The verdict: will Lawson get his shot? The evidence says yes. History shows that true talent cannot be ignored forever. Just ask Nico Hülkenberg, Esteban Ocon, or even Sergio Perez, all of whom waited years for their big break. But here's the catch: Lawson must stay ready. One slip, one moment of frustration, and the F1 circus will move on without him. Final conclusion: a star in the shadows. For now, Liam Lawson's story is far from over. In fact, it might just be the beginning of one of F1's greatest comeback tales. Will Red Bull regret this decision? Will Lawson become the next big thing at another team? Or will 2025 be the year he finally gets his justice? One thing's for certain: the Liam Lawson saga is the most intriguing subplot of the 2024 season. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come.